yawning. I swear a lot.
Food for New Manchester. With basic shelter secured, the most pressing need is food. Hunger has forced these people to do dire things. May God forgive them. Gather enough food, rations, and have automatons carry them to New Manchester. 2,000! 2,000! Are you insane? Right, okay then. I guess we're going to need a lot of resource depots then, aren't we? Yeah, I suppose we are. Yeah, I suppose we do. Alright, well, that was an unwelcome surprise. What now? People oppose you, sir. The concerned engineers, the unruly nerds. Here again, they argue that sending supplies to New Manchester endangers our mission. We came here ready to give our lives so the Earth can be reborn. We can't forfeit all us now. Please show us that you understand the importance. Fuck you, we can't let people down. It's Manchester, they already needed help. It's Manchester in the snowy apocalypse, they really need the help. Good news is we are making food at a steady rate. The hothouse production is a bit lacking, to be honest with you. We need to upgrade coal. So we need to fulfill our own criteria, and then it's worth pointing out the New Manchester is going to want coal. Please find something good. Raw food? That's not terrible. Under the snow, we've uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them here. Well, it's something. That's all the stuff around here, so head back. May as well bring the food back on your way through. The time will come soon when we'll probably disband that scout team because we won't need them anymore. Yeah, now, extended shifts for all fucking workshops because we need it. It's currently doing Steam Hub efficiency, which is good. Resources, advanced steelworks, go. Then we just need to hope that we can produce enough food quick enough, which is looking unlikely actually because we're running out of raw food. Hothouse doesn't produce a lot of food, as it turns out. We sent the automaton. It seems like they're going to keep the automaton, which is very annoying. But hopefully we'll have enough coal to just send it straight to New Manchester once that becomes a thing, and then we can just be done with this entire thing, you know, not have to worry about them anymore. Now we have enough capacity. But now we need really another hothouse. And we need another automaton. We are running out of time in a major way. I think we need to start producing automatons like crazy, because if they're unassigned, they can at least build things. I'm not going to bother naming the automatons anymore. I need to focus on what needs to be focused on, which is building more of them. It's just rough. It's very rough. Explore. 107 steel, we found some supplies, good. Get over there. Hopefully that's the last scouting location. We can bring all the scouts back soon. We are producing food at a depressingly slow rate. Fuck it, build another. They've now started work on the automaton, that's really good. We've started work on that. Well, we've finished researching that, which is amazing. We need to look into heating. Let's get advanced heaters. Yeah. We need to look into making sure we can actually get these warm enough. Because if they get too cold, then we've completely fucked it anyway. And then we need to make sure our coal production and efficiency of coal use is good enough that things will be okay. Remember when I said that this episode was going to be Foreman balancing the books? Yeah, that's where we are now. Get those built. And then I want the steel production from those to be such that we can constantly churn out automatons. Another automaton is ready. Excellent. Start making some food. And you guys, make another automaton. Scouts number 2 have returned safely to the city with raw food. Good. Where are you? Here you are. That does give us the wood back, which is very nice. Let me just have a quick look at the map. There is no reason to send out any more human scout teams. Okay, good. Alright. Disband. Welcome back, lads. Enjoy your time here. Help us build things as well, if you would. There we go. Scouts have reached the Manchester Dreadnought. Steam cores and steel, that's a good final prize. This dreadnought would have carried hundreds of people. It must have belonged to the citizens of New Manchester, and it's now broken beyond repair. Okay. That's everything we need to scout. Come on home. Advanced heaters, very nice. Start looking into some coal efficiency. Another automaton is ready, excellent. Alright, replace them with that. 5 days. I think we'll be okay. 2 automatons. You want 2 automatons to send that food. I didn't realize that. That's a concern. You guys are coming home with steel. That will help. And steam cores, which of course helps. There we go. Highest level of steamwork, steelwork, 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 steamwork, steam workshop. It will help me a lot. Food is being produced at a steady rate as well. It's not bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad either. 37.5 food per hour is actually really decent. In fact, it's faster than we can produce raw food, so that says a lot, really, doesn't it? These are both up and running now. Steel is shooting up. Gonna need another one of those. The engineer's back in there. What scares me is I don't know how much coal I'm gonna need for them, or how many automatons even I'm gonna need for them. And that's, you know, a concern. So we want to get this done as soon as possible so we have as much time as possible to do that. Start leaning into this now because I think heat will be our biggest concern after this point. They're now putting out another one. That's good. Food is up to 1,813, which is decent. We're almost there. 4 days left. You guys are bringing home steam core, steel, and coal, which is very nice. We've got enough coal now. But bearing in mind we're going to have to send the New Manchester some more coal, and it's probably going to be quite a lot. Get the automaton over there. Start building another one, because we know we're going to need more. Oh, the inefficiency of hothouses disgusts me. Oh, it's so painful. They're so slow. Generator efficiency, very good. We need that power upgrade just in case. And we're going to need another resource depot for the coal. They've come back, excellent. That all helps a lot. Another automaton is ready. Oh, you guys can be disbanded now. Which I think gives us enough wood. I didn't see what that was. All I saw was that hope rose. I probably should have looked a little closer. Build another automaton. Relief expedition, go. They're going, good. The supply of food we sent should get them through the storm, but now New Manchester won't survive without sufficient coal supply for their generator. We've estimated the amount they'll need, and it doesn't look good. Let's see what we can do. 6,000 coal, 4 automatons, and send the relief expedition. So a group of 13 engineers is here to protest against your decision to send supplies out of the city. They want you to stop. We were sent here with a mission. We know the poor people in New Manchester will die without our help, but by helping them, we risk the future of mankind. I will keep sending aid. Kiss my ass. Have you considered taking the time to kiss my ass? So we need 4 automatons. We have 0. It's fine. We'll make it happen. We have to. I've said I would. We need to make sure that those are ready to go within a day of that. 500 food rations, I reckon we can do that. Our food rations production is pretty good. The temperature's gonna start dropping, which is why it was good. But the coal though, ugh. Well, we need more of those. We need to start stockpiling. Generator power upgrade research, very nice. Don't immediately turn that on. It just occurred to me. Stop, stop, stop. Don't need that right now, thank you. They're going to need to start building a lot of automatons, which means we should research streamlined automatons, which I really should have done ages ago, but here we are now. We're producing food at such a rate that I reckon we'll have enough. So we found a letter to you, it's unsigned. Sir, I wholeheartedly support your decision to help New Manchester. I know many of the others who do, but they admit to it only in private, shamed into silence by those who see compassion as weakness. Glad I'm not alone. Doing my best, trying hard. It's very difficult. Trying to save people. You know, need everyone to really band together on this, and they're just kind of not doing that. Get the engineers in there. Produce more food. Get that built, please. Coal is currently... We're maxing out on coal. Oh, there we go. Coal. It's like, oh god, but they're so expensive in terms of wood. Can't believe they need 4 automatons. That is so upsetting. I reckon we'll have the 500 food rations required to keep ourselves good. That'll be fine. It's the coal I'm worried about. And also getting those automatons built in time. I'm gonna have to save that right until the last minute and then probably pull a bunch of automatons off of hothouses and then send them over. Or off the steelworks, perhaps. We have so much steel. That's being built. That's very good. New automaton. All right. Get the automaton on there. It'll be more efficient. And we have enough to build more. So start building more. If we could get away with not sending any of our automatons that are currently working away, that'd be really helpful. Temperature's going to start dropping rapidly. Luckily, these are currently unheated and still fine, so once we turn the heating on, they'll be a-okay for a while. For a little bit. This looks sturdy. New automaton built. Get a sawmill going. We're going to want an automaton on that. Captain, the man from New Manchester has come. He wants you to help the people of his city. You have enough coal. We'll see what we can do. Fucking give me a minute. Though I suppose I could just get that out of the way. We've got 300 food rations. We don't have to worry about getting enough of those. We are going to be a-okay there. But still, maybe wait to send the automatons, because if we send the automatons early, we're losing labor. So our people are worn out. Ah. No, I won't address this right now. Fucking, that's more than slightly. It just occurred to me I may as well have gone for that because the engineers aren't currently doing any seriously important work, but fuck it. More automatons. That's sorted, good. Resources, sawmill, plenty of wood there. Build a road over to it. Unassign you, the Yellow Britain, so you can help. Yeah, do that. Sawmill efficiency. Only costs steel anyway. Yeah, this has gotten very stressful, trying to prop up New Manchester while also attempting to adhere to our own things that we need has been very difficult, but I reckon... See, I don't know if it's gonna make me play through the storm as it happens, like it did in the new home scenario, or if I literally need to meet the various criteria to keep our mission alive, as it were. Like, I need to have 6,000 coal, or 8,000 coal, I think it's 8,000 coal, before the storm starts. I don't know if I have to do that or not, which makes it tricky. But the food isn't a problem. We'll have more than enough food by the time the deadline rolls around. But the coal, I'm not so sure. I'm doing my best to try and research stuff to increase the efficiency of coal used in the heaters and to improve, like, coal gathering rates and stuff, but it's still a little dicey. We're only at 9,000. We're going to give the New Manchester people 6,000, and then we need to get our own, which will be down to like 3,000 to 4,000. We need to get that back up to 8,000 before the storm hits. That's tricky, and there's not exactly a glutton of coal sources around here. It's difficult.
Day 2.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The last episode wouldn't have ended at the end of the last recording because, to be honest, last episode was already a bit too short, and I feel like we're really close to the end of this scenario, so I figure let's do an extra push and actually get to the end of it. If this video turns out to be longer than I intended, fine, whatever. But let's make this video potentially the end of the arcs, whether it's success or failure. Let's give it a go. So I am concerned, as I was at the end of the last recording, we're not going to have 6,000 coal. Sorry, we're not going to have 8,000 coal for ourselves by the time the deadline rolls around if I send the coal to New Manchester. Now, the thing is, I don't know if the game is just going to, the scenario as it were, is just going to end in 2 days and 20 hours and say you didn't have enough coal, so you failed, or if it's going to do something akin to what it did in the new home scenario where it's like, okay, you've gathered stuff, now survive for a period of time, or what? I don't really know what's going to happen. It says 2 days and 20 hours, but it does show the days continuing after that point. But I think it showed that last time anyway, I'm not sure. It's hard to say, but I think I am going to end up sending the coal to New Manchester, because I want to see if I can save them. But it's going to be rough. There's no way we're going to make enough coal unless I can invest in means by which to improve coal production. But yeah, there's no other means here by which to gain more coal. These are steam coal mines. We're currently researching the sawmill upgrades. I suppose we could try and look into getting the advanced coal mine, but that would take a while to get to. And I'm not really sure if we're going to get there in time. I guess with the addition of the sawmill, we might be able to gather enough wood. We do need another fucking resource depot, though, or our coal production is going to go to waste. Of course it needs 40 wood. More coal. More coal. It's an awkward situation. It truly is. It really is. I would understand if the game ended the moment that timer ran out, but I would also be very annoyed because our previous experiences with the game would not indicate that that would happen because that hasn't happened before. But then we've only played one scenario, so it'd be unfair to assume a standard means of operation from just one fucking scenario. It remains an awkward situation. We don't have a promise to not have extended shifts, and indeed, these are working extended shifts. Those workshops are cold because they're not within range. Those people might just have to get sick. How are we doing for heating, actually, occurs to me. We're doing alright. We're going to need to get to automatic prototyping anyway, because realistically we're going to want the max heat upgrade by the end of it, but we're also going to want max coal production as well. It's about to get colder, which actually really doesn't help me at all. I'm going to leave it until about a day, just over a day left on the objectives before I send the final expedition. I think we can now build another automatons to make it happen. These are about to freeze. It would be cheaper, yeah, to just turn the heaters on than try and bump up thing. I know what I mean. We're making a decent amount of coal, I just know it's not going to be enough. In fact, there's so little time left, I wonder if there's any point in upgrading the coal mines. But then again, if it does do what I hope it'll do, and the scenario actually continues after this deadline in which we have to survive for a bit, increased coal production would be very helpful. Either way, we kind of need automatic prototyping, which we can't get yet, because I fucked up. That's something I can do right now, and should. That's something. That helps. That's okay. Do that. Wood production is going a lot faster now, and that is a huge relief. No one's sick. We got another automaton. Like I said last time, I'm not naming them anymore. Wait a minute. I said I would and I forgot. I said I would and I forgot. I can't remember if we put in a Z-Corp's lol last time, but now we have. Now we've got one of those. So that's good. I know it's a diminishing return on additional workshops, but it would be worth just setting another one up and just having it, just in case. Anything to speed up the process a little bit. Just a teeny bit, max. Extended shift, go for it. Wait, heating, yes, very good. Yeah, steel's now at capacity, but that's actually fine. 900 steel will cover our steel needs for the foreseeable future. There we go, new research, automatic prototyping, go. Oh god, it's just running out of time, kind of, really, like a little bit. I say, let's just get this out of the way and send it. Relief expedition. Oh yeah, they're already going. I don't actually have to tell them to do anything more than that. New Manchester cared for. There are tears of gratitude in the eyes of the people of New Manchester when the final transport reaches their city. We did what we could. Their fate is out of our hands now. We did it. But are we gonna survive, is the question now. We've got enough food. Are we gonna have enough coal? Well, theoretically, considering how, like, this whole system works, like the way this scenario makes you build your city, yes, it should be absolutely fine, because the automatons will continue to work the coal mines even after the entire city goes into, like, hibernation. When the storm hits, it should be fine. It should be absolutely fine. There should be zero problems. But I don't know if the game thinks of it that way. With New Manchester secured, we can focus on our mission again. The doubtful engineers have come forward. Sir, we may have disagreed with you, but we were prepared to put it behind us. For better or worse, we're ready for the final push to fulfill our mission. Good. It would have been helpful if you hadn't fucking shitted with me at the time, you know? It was very annoying that you did that. Problem is, it's about to get colder, so coal production is actually going to go down. I'm hoping it doesn't get to the point where we can't maintain it, but we seem to be doing alright. We're making approximately just over 900, maybe 1,000 coal per day, which isn't enough to get to where we need to, but the idea surely of this game is that if you're in a constant plus of coal, then you're fine. The seedling arcs are like super warm right now. If the temperature goes down 2 levels, they'll still be okay, and we can still put the heat zones up another level. But I don't know how the game's gonna feel about me not having enough coal. I think it's gonna get real fucking dicky at me about it. Well, a lovely morning, ready to take on the day. It's about to get colder. It's gonna get to 70. And then by the time the deadline runs out, it will have gotten to 80.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Yeah, we need to bump up the heating. We want to keep people healthy. We gotta do it. Are there more, efficiency? There's no more efficiency upgrades. It is what it is. Okay. We are making coal, though. Just very fucking slowly. Hurry up and research automatic prototyping. I don't think as realistically I'm gonna get the coal mines implemented. I still think that should be my priority, just in case, but I don't think I'll properly get them implemented before this ends, you know? I'm gonna chance it and knock that down to 2. It'll be okay. New automaton, lovely. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with them. We'll figure something out and put them in there, I guess. So our people are worn out. I won't address this right now. I need you people working. I can't have you fucking around. Being like, no, we're working too hard. And it's like, the storm's coming. The storm is coming. We need everything going all the time. Constantly. I don't think you quite understand the situation. Don't think you quite get it, sir. How the situation is. God, I wish we'd been able to upgrade the coal mines sooner. It feels like it's too late now. And I fear that trying to build them now will in fact lead to a decrease in productivity because they need to be built, but we'll free up some engineers so there are people about to actually build those buildings. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, I suppose so. Charcoal kiln probably would have done it, wouldn't it? But we didn't have a lot of wood until very recently, so that's probably going to be quite important. And the house one as well, but I don't know if we have time. Yeah, we should have time for it, actually. No, because we don't work at night. Yeah, that is a thing. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperatures in their homes. They are quite sensibly pointing out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. All right, we'll do that. 5 livable. Ah, shit. Alright, well this is gonna upset people, but, emergency shift, and, emergency shift. Yeah, I need the research. If I want to fulfill that promise, then I need to insulate those houses. Actually, very important. So New Manchester is safe now, that's great. Coal is actually going down because we're not harvesting it because we still need to build them. I took those engineers out of those buildings and they aren't fucking building them, which is upsetting. What's up? Fine, let him rest then. Whatever, just whatever. It's for important reasons that we're doing this, you know. Why is this so slow? Agony. True agony. Healthcare insulation, very good. Now we need house insulation to make sure that that is actually okay and that I don't flake on my promise. Alright, considering how much spookier things got in a very short period of time there, that they're probably going to get quite upset with me. We'll put that on overdrive for a moment to keep those hot until the house insulation research is done, and then we can turn it off again. Right. Big brain plays. Was it necessary? I don't actually know, but I did raise discontent quite a lot by pulling those emergency shifts, so might be necessary. The temperature is literally about to drop. Also, get an engineer in there for God's sake.
It's getting colder.
It's getting colder. Don't worry, I planned for this. Hurry up and finish that research, boys.
Get moving.
Boys and girls, the research. We put our trust in the research. And got it wrong right from the start. Okay, good. Now that's done. Turn that off. Everything's okay. Yes, things are livable. The hothouses don't even need to function because we have a month's worth of food rations. We're fine. Just wait for it to get warmer again. We want to make sure we can put out enough heat to keep the seedlings heated. As long as we can do that, we're okay. Coal production has gone up. Don't know if it's gone up enough, but it has gone up. I should have, well, after this, I mean, I've only got 4 hours, but if I'm still playing after this, if the game still lets me play, automaton efficiency next. We don't actually have enough coal. We have a lot of coal though, and the automatons will always be getting more. Are people becoming less and less committed to their work? Perhaps we should at least give them extra rations while they're sweating blood on emergency shifts. Yeah, go for it. We're probably not going to use it again, to be honest, and we have a ton of food anyway. Well, it all comes down to this. The storm has hit the city and we don't have enough supplies to outlast it. This is the end of our efforts. Don't call that a failure when the fucking automatons are still working. This will have to be our legacy. We did our best. We can only pray now. I hope our sacrifice won't be in vain. We're fine. We're totally fine. We did our best. Fuck you. Come on. It's going to tell me I failed, isn't it? It's just straight up going to say I failed. We were chosen. Oh, fucking spare me. We were chosen stewards of the future, and we failed. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Here it comes. But winter was too strong, forced us to choose, and we chose wrong. We found another city. Helpless in the cold. We decided to help. Lives were more important. I fucked it. The arcs did not perish. The automatons were working the mines. We would have had so much coal. But more importantly, we saved New Manchester. You know, I'll take that as a victory. Fuck it. I take that as a victory. Fuck it. We took our chances, but can we call it a triumph? I know you can do both, and that frustrates me. It will have to be our legacy. It will have to be our legacy. It will have to be our legacy. Fuck. That, I can tell you now that that does not count as a success. Not that it matters, it's not like it gives you a fucking check mark for each one you've beaten. I don't think success is even necessarily the point of the game, in a sense. Obviously you want to win, like that's kind of the whole point. But, you know, the game does, at least in its theming and its morals and how it presents it, it does seem to present that more as a like, either or is a win. If you're really good, you could have done both, and I think maybe, I'm sure some people have beaten the Arcs, saving New Manchester and keeping the Arc seedlings alive, both in one playthrough, on their first playthrough even. I'm sure people have done that, but I do imagine that the Arcs is kind of intended as like, you know, get one result, then come back and see if you can do both. It's definitely possible. It is surely possible. I could have totally made that happen if I'd been a bit more on it and knew more about what I was facing. It's a difficult scenario, for sure. I don't think I should play it again, really. Like, I think that'd be a bit silly. You know, we don't need to do that again. We got a result. Although there is an autosave. Let me have a quick look. I'm not really expecting to look at it and be like, okay, 16 hours. Ooh. I wonder, actually. If I got a charcoal kiln, I wonder if I could have gotten enough coal. Because it became apparent that, like, it didn't actually matter how much heating you had overall. As long as you just need to end the scenario with enough coal. Which means surely I could actually make it work. I won't show all of this, ladies and gentlemen, but let me see what I can do. Because I believe we can actually make this happen. If we focus all of our resources on coal production, because we've established that, like, actual heat itself at the end is really not that important. Or heat beyond the end, I should say, is not that important. Now these need to be heated, that's fine, can do that. Let's send the expedition off to New Manchester, then we know what we're working with. I fear we just don't quite have enough time. Oh, that produced more coal. Fuck it, I'm gonna lean into the charcoal kilns. Yeah, because I think these charcoal kilns actually produce more coal, because it costs wood. You know, it makes sense. I'm gonna put first one in a heated area, because I want to make sure that they can actually use automatons. If they can use automatons, we can work with it. If not, that's a problem. There we go. We'll need plenty of wood, and we can work with that. Get another sawmill, wherever the fuck it is there. That needs an automaton.
End of shift. Go rest.
Good, put an automaton in there. Build another charcoal kiln. Keep it going. Yes, I've got the plays. I've got the plays. So. Another sawmill there. Make sure the road builds to it. And then charcoal kiln over there. And we'll have engineers work that one instead because it's in the warm. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. This is everything. This is the one in the warm. Okay, so. Get them out of there. Them in there. Extended shift. Whoops, that's not in range. Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Fine. Don't care. Not moving it now. It looks like we're still producing plenty of wood. Put another one over there. I will assign our entire engineer workforce towards this if I have to. Oh, we've got plenty of opportunity for more charcoal kilns. Keep it going. More coal. Don't have a lot of time to benefit from that, but it will be something. I won't address this now. Keep working. This might... Oh, it's starting to look like this will do it, actually. We're making so much coal. We're making so much coal! Oh, I think we can do it. We'll look into sawmill range extension just in case these run out of places to get wood. But nah, I think we're there. I think we've got it. Yeah, we've got it. Yeah, we've totally got it. Yeah, we've totally got it. Oh, it's easy. GG, no winter. Suck my comfortably heated dick. We've gathered enough supplies to survive the storm. Everything else has been taken care of. It's an immediate win as soon as you get it as well. Well, what do you know? Hope our sacrifice won't be in vain. This will have to be our legacy. We did our best. We can only pray now. We've done it. That's it. We did our best. We won. Straight up. Do not give me some bullshit saying I didn't win. Okay? I bounced the books. We were chosen. Stewards of the future. I can't believe we're here again so soon. But winter forced us to choose, and we were like, nay. Do both. We found another city. Helpless in the cold. We decided to help, and it was the right decision. Lives were more important. Do not tell me I didn't fucking win. We saved all the arcs. But more importantly, we saved New Manchester. I've done it. I did it. All it took was one retry. Now that I knew how the scenario actually ended. We took our chances and saved our humanity. Big success, big win. Let that be our legacy. Yes, 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 yes. And I know there's an achievement for saving all of the arcs, so I'm happy. Okay, I'm gonna assume from now on that there is no, like, end of scenario boss fight against the storm, and that when the deadline hits, you need to have done everything you need to do in order to win. That is the thing you have to do, right? There's no like, okay, now let's see if you did good enough. It's, okay, this is the end. If you don't have the resources, you've lost, basically. Good to know. I suppose I could have come to that conclusion on my own, and someone did mention something along these lines that makes it feel more obvious now, but I just wasn't sure. So I was trying to build the city in a way where it would continue to survive once, once the deadline hit, whilst also trying to get the coal, when in reality I didn't need to do that at all. I just needed to keep the arcs warm now and get enough coal, and that was all I needed to do. That was it. I didn't need to do anything more than that, which is something I will need to keep in mind in the future. Next one is the refugees. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal, but can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? This is going to be the exact opposite problem, I think, to what we just faced, where we had no manpower. Now here, we're going to have too much manpower and there's going to be too many people. Might look into child labor, to be honest with you, but we'll see. I hope some of these scenarios do allow you... Did I just click start? I didn't mean to click start. We're not starting this right now. This is the end of the... No. This is the end of the episode. We'll start that next time. I hope some of the scenarios do allow you to use purpose, though. You know, like order and whatever the other one was. Because I'd like to try out the other one, but I don't really want to do A New Home again, because I've already done it. We'll see. I hope it does bring them back, though. I understand why it didn't for the arcs, because the arc city itself, its survival is never really in question, and it's not really a society, it's a work group. It's a very different setting, if you know what I mean. It's a list of staff, not a city full of people. But I hope they do bring the purposes back, because they were really fun and cool, and I liked looking through them. At any rate, that's all I've got time for today, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, the refugees, and then we will be... actually, once we beat that, we'll be halfway through. Although A New Home was the longest scenario of them all, we'll still have the Fall of Winter Home, The Last Ottoman on the Edge, which promised to be, according to you guys, some of the more interesting ones. So that'll be fun, but I think the refugees is going to be difficult. But that'll be next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimblewart, Tom King, Majoko Mime, Adash Sanjeev, Alkir, Honeydew Corporation, Sweet Baby Red, MB Alias, Lord Skullington, Jessica Kitty, Plutonium Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Leper Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Cow, The Frostbite, Monsoon, World, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T100 for support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, I'm excited for the next scenario. I remember enjoying the parts in New Home where I had to manage a large amount of people, and I feel like I've got some decent experience with managing large amounts of people, but how many is there going to be? I have no idea how many refugees the game's going to throw at me. Are we going to get to 600 like in A New Home, or is it going to go even higher than that? I don't know. Obviously, the whole point of it is the game's going to try and force you into situations where you're forced to turn refugees away, but knowing me, I'm going to try and let them all in and see if I can save them, which I'm sure will go just brilliantly. But thanks so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of refugees. We'll see how that goes. Whatever happens, hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.